Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Welcome back to our nullsec little mini career. Here we are in our hybrid Gila. We're going to be testing out this fit against the Havens because we've been previously testing out against the rally points, and the rally points are great easy sites to do in nullsec because you can get a DD 6 out of 10 escalation, a very profitable DD site. But the rally points, there's a downside to them, and this that when you're doing them, you don't get so much like bounty ticks. The amount of NPCs you destroy is very few. Often, just mainly cruisers, battle cruisers, and frigates. There's only like one or two battleships there, and battleships, those are the NPCs that have all the bounties in them. So really, the bounties you're going to be getting from these rally points is going to be minimal. The main profit you could say is from doing the DED sites, which you get once in a while, not at all so often. Something that is a lot more consistent, you could say, when you go in these havens is the bounty ticks. You can get a lot more consistently by taking out the NPCs there. So havens are great for being able to get a high amount of bounty ticks, a more consistent income. But you can also consider to be doing the Forsaken rally points as well. It's another option. So, where is it? Forsaken rally points. So there's another option actually. And to be honest, we probably should be testing out the Forsaken rally points because the Forsaken rally points, they you could say they're a tiny bit less profitable in terms of bounty ticks than the havens, but they're quite a bit easier. The commanders that you can get are a little bit worse, I believe. But we'll test out the harder one and then the haven, and then if it's too hard, then we'll go for the rally point. And speaking of doing the harder one, we also, since we're doing a harder site with more battleships, there's more potential of loot and salvage. It's particularly loot. I'm not too bothered about salvage. So what I'm going to be doing is go for mobile depot. Okay, let's see. Do we have a mobile depot anywhere? Okay, and it's not mobile depot actually. It's mobile tractor unit. Big difference, because mobile tractor unit is something that pulls in stuff for us. Okay, we've hardly got any ISK at all now. Okay, hopefully we'll earn some back with this Gila doing a haven. You can see how it fares. Guristas haven. Orbit maybe 10 kilometers. I think that's a good range. Are we cap stable? We're cap stable without the auto targeter. With it on, we are cap. Without it on, we are cap stable. Okay, so we can pretty much use everything. Okay, we've already got a partially done haven, but we can do this. That's a chemical factory. This is the gas haven, I believe. So we want actually the rock havens are better because there's a bunch of gas here. That's a variant of a haven called a gas haven. The rock havens are better. If we start warping to one and then we get the ship computer message, that means it's a rock haven. So we'll go there. See how this goes. I want to keep an eye in local just in case anyone decides to get cheeky. And let's see if we can find Brave Blue Bright Standing Fleet. Let's do that. Now we can put a message here. XXXX. My Gila tackled in here, so we have a message ready in the unfortunate event of us getting tackled. Okay, we'll orbit this at 15, I believe. 15 is a good range for us to not get. I think it will not get caught in anything. Okay, now let's lock up everything. We don't even need to use the shield booster. We can keep the shield booster for later. Okay, a Serpa. See how this goes. Is our DPS somewhat decent? We've got 665 DPS. It's not so much. Drone avionics is being trained. That'll give some. I think that'll give some extra, control range, but not damage. Damage is what we want actually. What is our cruiser level? A Galente cruiser. Oh, our Galente cruiser is not that high. We should probably be training that. Caldari cruiser, and that should also be trained. We can move these down here. Probably I should go for these little frigates actually, because they're going to be doing a bunch of damage to our drones if we leave them there. Okay, but the cruiser skills, because those are quite important to train, give lots of bonuses to our Gila. But I think I'll move them down just a bit. Advanced drone avionics can be all the way down here. We don't need that much range for our drones. But we're attacking so well. We're not even having to use our shield booster and we're attacking so great. It's amazing. D-scan. I don't really have to lock up anything because I've got the auto-targeting system going on. Or at least I don't have to focus on locking up everything. I can maybe lock up 1 or 2 that I'm focusing on initially, and then the rest are locked up. It's so petty little things, but it saves you a few extra clicks, and it's also just a great use of a utility heist. There's not much else we would use there that would be useful for the Gila. Could put an Nosferatu, for example, or Neutralizer. It could be good in PvP scenarios, but I feel like the auto-targeting system does have a slightly better advantage than a Neutralizer would. I don't think we're going to really achieve much with the Neutralizer on the Gila, to be honest. But it's unfortunate that we're not able to do more damage. I'm glad that we're able to use Vespa IIs. I think previously I was not able to use Vespa IIs. We look in the skills. Oh, there's someone here. Let's swap out. Okay, we're getting tackle now. We're getting tackle now. Let's lock this guy up. Let's go lock the keep star. Okay, good. And go with the DPS. Unlock these drones. Okay, we're getting tackled here. We do not need that auto-targeting system going on. Locking up everything everywhere. Come on. Ooh. Ooh, got an interceptor. An interceptor who's got us tackled. Doesn't seem like our missile's able to hit because he's too fast. Our range is 32 kilometers. This was actually a big error of mine, because what I should have done is aligned out to begin with, because I had a bit of time to warp out. Okay, great. He's out now. Oh, there's a whole fleet there. Brutix. Oh. Oh, there was a bunch of Brutix over there. Oh, that was pretty interesting. Oh, that was pretty. We'll take a look at that. Up in 100 kilometers. Oh, that was pretty cool, actually. I hope that Griffin was alright. I should have said what was on me. That was very silly of me. I didn't say what was attacking me. Let's go there. Warp out. Wait, this guy's got me already? No, you're kidding me. I'm not even going to ask for help because that's just pathetic over there. I shouldn't have warped back. I thought that was safe. No! I was so happy that I managed to get out of that alive. And then we did not. That was a complete epic fail over there. Oh, I was just surprised how I warped in 100 kilometers and he was right on top of us. Probably he expected that. He predicted, oh, he's going to warp back 100 kilometers, stay around there. And he was. Well, you live and you learn. I was not even able to do that at Haven. What do we do now? We're only stuck with Little Hawk, who's able to do T2 Abyss sites. That's a decent amount of risk, but we're pretty stuck here, guys. Something I love to do in NullSec in these ratting sites is use a rattlesnake for doing it cruise missile style with sentries, because then I can sort of stay aligned out at the same time, or not aligned out, or not with sentries. I'm wasps, but I use cruise missiles, so I'm at long range and aligned out all the time. So the second something comes in, I'm able to warp out, because here we saw him. I would have, if I was aligned out, I would be able to survive. It would have not been a case that I would have just like, failed like we did now. The thing is, here I was not aligned. It took a long time for me to warp out, and obviously a completely stupid mistake in the end where I just warped back in. But I definitely can see us getting out of there if I had been pre-aligned, because there was like a few critical seconds. I noticed he was there on the grid, but I was not able to get out of there because I was not pre-aligned. Another big thing is that we are doing this in one of the main systems, and it's not a good idea to do it in general. It's not a good idea to do ratting in these main systems. I like to do them here because stuff is close, everything's close, people are close. But these are one of the reasons why you should preferably do ratting in a more quieter system. I'm used to doing ratting in these kind of systems because I like to align out and snipe away in a cruise missile rattlesnake. That's what I used to do a long time ago. So I've sort of got that habit still going on. That habit when you're in a ship that's not being aligned out all the time is a very bad idea, actually. As we can see here, a fatal mistake as well. Like, we barely lasted a few minutes in that haven. But I can think about what we're going to have to do now. I think I might turn to exploration or mining. We'll see. I've got very little amount of ISK in that character here, unless we get cash injection. But I prefer to keep this character away from cash injections from my main as much as possible. When I try to keep it a bit self-sufficient. So we'll see what we'll do. We'll see what we'll do. But that's gonna put us in a bit of a halt right here. So this is, that's a bit unfortunate. Relic size can provide a very big boost to cash very quickly. We'll see. But at least it was good to learn it the hard way, so we don't continue doing it, and perhaps we're in a more expensive ship later on, and then I don't align now and get complacent and just lose it that way. So at least here I learnt by using a cheaper Gila that we probably should have been aligning out to begin with. Okay, so I'm not really sure what to do right about now, so I'm going to have to call it quits for the time being, but it was an important lesson learnt. A lesson, to be honest, I should know. I should have done it, but I got very complacent because I was just so used to aligning out previously that I would just think, okay, we're in this populated system, whatever, we can just warp out and people can come here. And then obviously we lost it in the end as well because of a dumb mistake. We would have still had our Gila if we had just not decided to warp back in. I just wanted to get a nice view of the show. That's all I wanted to do. I just want to get a view of the show, but unfortunately I couldn't get that as well. That was still too much. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn not to trust the people who've warped in out there to kill you, that big hit squad that's out there to kill you. Alright, so that's enough for now. Sorry for that horrible ending right there. I know a lot of people are facepalming so hard. It was just so silly. I apologize for that. I wanted to just show off that haven and get my Gila away unscathed at least. I was very proud about that, but it didn't turn out the way it was. I hope you guys at least enjoyed it in some way or another. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.